All praise is due to Allah, who has united the hearts of the believers in Islam and has made it an obligation to remain united and has made it forbidden to become separated in his clear book. I bear witness that there is nothing worthy of worship except Allah, who guides to the straight path whom he wills, and I bear witness that our leader Muhammad is his messenger and the best caller to the way that is straight. O Allah, send your prayers and your peace upon our leader Muhammad and upon his family and upon his companions, whose hearts were united and whose souls were educated, so that they became victorious leaders. And what follows thereafter, O believers of Allah, I advise you as well as I advise myself, to first have the proper regard for Allah and thereafter be obedient to him. Dear believers, I greet you with the universal greetings of peace. Assalamu alaikum, which means peace be with you. We are still looking at the ayats that begin with, what is the matter with you? We are still looking at the ayats that are for introspection, that are to call our attention to ourselves, to the situation that we find ourselves in. Whether it is our, not necessarily the external factors, but who we are internally, what is going on with us internally. And the Creator is asking, what is the matter with you? And so this verse, it says, مَا لَكُمْ لَتَرْجُونَ لِلَّهِ وَقْرًا. And so it says, what is the matter with you that you place not your hope for kindness and long suffering in Allah? And so this story that surrounds this verse or leads up to this verse is regarding the prophet Noah, the prophet Nuh. And this verse happens to be the 13th ayat in that surah, but leading up to that, in the very beginning, we have the prophet Noah, the prophet Nuh, where he is telling his people that they should amend their ways, telling his people that the way that they are behaving, the way that they are acting is not the best way, and that they should turn to their Creator for mercy. They should turn to their Creator for forgiveness. So the prophet Noah, he sees his people going astray. He sees his people traveling in a way or acting in a way that is not beneficial for them. And he's relaying this message. He's relaying this message of obeying God, of following the teachings of God, and to listen to him, because he is a trustworthy source. But his people, they decide to do their own thing. They decide to make choices that are not in the best interest of themselves or their community as a whole. And so as this story goes on in these first few verses, the prophet Noah is communicating to them the things that Allah has made available for them, the mercy and some blessings that Allah has made available for them, and talks to them about amending their ways, because what they are doing is detrimental to their long-term success. And then the prophet Noah has a conversation with Allah where he pleads his case, where he's saying that I've done all that I can, I've talked to them, and they don't listen to me. And then we arrive at this place where the prophet Noah, he was so emotional and trying to get them to turn back to their Creator, to seek his forgiveness and ask for his mercy. And he prayed to God and let God know his situation. He let him know his aspirations and his hopes and his dreams for his people. And after all that, so hurt in his heart by their actions, so troubled by their behavior and understanding and knowing the mercy that the Creator possesses, he turns to them and he says, Ma lakum letarjuna lillahi wa Quran. What is the matter with you that you place not your hope and for suffering and long suffering in Allah? Why do you take these actions that you take? Why don't the problems that you have that cause you to act out in the way that you do? The things that you feel are so heavy for you. The things that you feel are such a problem for you in the world that you want to go out and act in a way that is not beneficial for you. Why don't you take that to the Creator? What is the matter with you? What is wrong? Do you not see His signs? Do you not hear of His mercy and His love and His forgiveness and His ability to improve your situation? Yet you still go and do the things that are not beneficial. Not beneficial to you in this life. Not beneficial to you in the next life. Allah asks you through the Quran. Noah told this to his people, but because Allah thought you to be so important that He allowed the Quran to be preserved, to have this story preserved for you to have in His words, asking you, the reader, the one who hears this verse, what is the matter with you? That you place not your hope for kindness and long suffering in Allah. Why do you go other places for kindness? Why do you go and invest all of your emotional capital, all of your hopes, all of your dreams, all of your identity in creation? Whether that's family, whether that's your job, whether that's anything in creation, you place all of your hopes and dreams and kindness, seeking attention, seeking love, seeking fulfillment. And you think on the pain that it causes you. This long suffering, it says, what is the matter with you that you don't place that within your Creator? Why don't you go to your Creator for happiness? Why don't you go to your Creator for comfort? Instead of making these decisions that are detrimental to you. أقول قولي استغفر لي ولكم والحمد لله رب العالمين. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم بارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. So what is the matter with you? What are the things in your life that are causing you heartache? That are causing you discomfort? That are causing you to not feel as though you cannot be your best self? What are the things that trouble you? Is it a situation that is close to you? Is it a relationship with your spouse? Is it a relationship with your child? Is it a relationship with your parent? Is it something that they say to you on your job? A way that they talk to you? A way that they make you feel small? Is it things that are going on in the world? Things that are going on in your country? Things that are going on in your state, in your city? What is the matter with you? This is what your Creator asks. This is what Allah is asking you and hoping that you answer this question. And you don't have to go and tell somebody. You can take this to your Creator. When He says, what is the matter with you? You can say, it is the things that they say about me. It is the things that they say about the people that look like me, the people that pray like me, the people that do all these things the way that I do, and it causes me pain. That's the conversation that you can have with your Creator. Sometimes when we feel that we have no one to talk to, that no one can understand, that no one can relate, we begin to act out. We begin to do things for attention because we think that maybe this is something that is going to overshadow all the other things that are going on in our life. Our insecurities, the heartache we feel when we see things happening to people. And so we begin to act out and do things that are not beneficial for us in this life or the next. Allah asks you, what is the matter with you that you place not your hope for kindness? Why don't you go to me? Why don't you come to me, the one who made you, the one who hears everything? What is the matter with you that you place not your hope for kindness and long suffering in your Creator? What series of events in your life led you to believe that the one who made you, the one who created you, cannot suffice, cannot give you everything that you were looking for? It's not different groups. It's not different associations that can provide that fulfillment, that can make you whole, that can make you feel like the best expression of yourself. It is the Creator. It is Allah. And He says, مَا لَكُمْ لَا تَرْجُونَ لِلَّهِ وَقْرًا. What is the matter with you? What troubles you so much? What hurts your soul so much? What has pushed you away so far that if you don't take all of your hopes, all of your dreams, all of your prayers for kind words, for security, for safety, for identity, and give all of your fears and worries on the things that trouble you, the things that hurt you, the things that made you the way that you are today? Why don't you take all of that and give that to your Creator? Why don't you give all of your cares to your Creator? Why don't you give all of your prayers, all of your hopes for success? You want to be successful. You want to be heard. You want to be acknowledged. You want to be accepted. You want to be loved. And your Creator has the capacity for all of that. So though this story in the Quran is of the Prophet Noah, the Prophet Noah, talking to his people, telling them to go and seek forgiveness and turn back to their Creator, he asked them because he's concerned. And I ask you because I'm concerned. What is the matter with you that you place not your hope for kindness and long suffering in Allah? ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا تقبل منا إنك السميع العليم إن صلاتي ونسكي ومحياي ومماتي لله رب العالمين لا شريك له بذلك أمرت وأنا المسلمين الحمد لله رب العالمين آمين.